All right. What's up, y'all? Welcome back. Western Michigan Rebuild Dynasty. John Eads with you. Be sure to like and subscribe. We did the Season 3 postseason and offseason live stream yesterday. That episode will be posted soon. We also finally got around to editing the Camellia Bowl game, so that live stream, that bowl game is posted. And now our focus is solely on 2029, Season 4 at Western Michigan, making the college football playoff. That is the next step for this program, and that's what we will set out to do. Really, it started with the last live stream. We did a really good job in the portal, continuing to build this roster, and now it's all about setting ourselves up for success in the future with the recruiting board, but also setting the schedule, looking at the team a little more in depth chart, all that, as we embark on Season 4. So like and subscribe if you haven't already. Appreciate y'all tuning in. It's been a really fun rebuild, and I think we got a lot more fun still ahead of us to enjoy together. So without any further ado, Season 4, Western Michigan, preseason. Let's get it. Let's start with the recruiting. I usually start with the schedule. Let's mix it up, though. And I think we need to do a better job of staying within the confines of how many scholarships we actually have to give. I know it's hard because we have the portal and stuff, but we had to cut like 25 players in our offseason. Live stream was just an absurd amount. So I want to really look at the team needs, and we have 17 seniors. We might have a couple transfers, too, out of the program. So maybe it'd be good to bring in somewhere in the neighborhood of 20 recruits. And I want to do a better job of going and identifying high-level talent, because I think we're at the point now, our championship contender status is so high, and we've proven that we can win, that we can go out and get some of the best players available that are interested. So says we need a quarterback, a couple running backs, a little more on the offensive line, a lot of defense. Got a lot of seniors heading out the door, it appears. So pretty much we need a lot of things in a lot of different areas, and we will go ahead and start getting into that right now. So why don't we start with the recommended, see who's interested. All right, a couple athletes to start. This guy looks like obviously a running back, which we need. He's a receiver. We will give him a look. He's a possession guy, but he might have some good speed. Keep going along the list here. He is a outside linebacker, safety type. Same deal there. Certainly anybody within the top 2,000 is in play, but I really want to try to get some more of those 4-star level players this year if we can swing that. So all these 3-stars really that got us in first, I think we're going to add. It's probably a lot of them, though. Yeah, there is a lot of them. Holy moly. All right, maybe we should go a little slow on that, I suppose. All right, so there's 13. Let's add the first 15 there. All right, now let's go by rating. Okay, so there's a 4-star interested. This guy's open. We'll go after him. He's from a pipeline state, number 1 pipeline state too, so we should have a good shot with him. All of these guys. Boom. And we'll just fill up the rest of the board with these guys here. Although we're going to try to identify and grab the highest rated amongst these guys. Anybody, around the top 700 or so would be nice. Boom. All right, so pretty good crop there. Let's go take a look at him. Certainly got to hit that 4-star. So wherever he is, let's go find him. I think it was a D lineman. Yep, offensive lineman, excuse me. Brian Conway from Rockford, Michigan. I've actually been there. I played a lacrosse game there. All right, he's a gem, top 300 guy, too. So, damn, he must be really freaking good. 94 strength. That's unbelievable for a high school guy. 90 impact blocking, Really good run block finesse. Run block overall is pretty good. He's an agile guy, so it says he does a couple different things well. Absolutely, that's a take. 50, and whenever we can start putting points on him, we will do that. So off to a great start there. Quarterback, we just did some good work at quarterback. Quentin Capper is him. True freshman. So I think we should look at some other positions to spend these points on first that we really need to go get. Receiver, we're going to be losing some guys, obviously Mulligan and Coffee. So let's take a look at this possession receiver. Actually, he says he's a the athlete was the possession guy. This guy's a deep threat, so let's take a look at him. All right, he's a gem, 90-93. I can work with that. Good agility, pretty good catching. Yeah, I mean, anybody that's a deep threat, I feel like can fit in this offense. So he's going to get a scholarship for sure. Tight end, we're looking good in. We just got a really good transfer. Offensive line, we had to cut a lot of guys, TBH. So that might be something we look into. But I think DN we really need to get down and dirty with, to be honest. We're a little weak there. Kind of the weakness of our team right now overall. 82 strength on Dylan Osborne. Pretty good speed. He's a power rusher. Tackles well, hits well. He looks pretty good. We'll give him a Scully. How about Jamie McGuire? He is a speed rusher. And it says he's a bust, and he's not very fast. So, nope. Joe Reese, 6'3", 290, run stopper, big guy. 78 tackle, 86 block shot. 86 block shot is really good. 84 strength, good hit power. Yeah, he's a good player. I like that a lot. D tackle we're pretty good at. We do need that next crop, though, those next two dogs to come in and play for us. Let's see. Strong safety, we haven't really recruited very well, so why don't we hit those guys? All right, Quentin Carmichael's a bust. Indeed he is, only 80 speed. I'm not playing with that. Sidney Wimper, terrible name. 87, 86, kind of on the slow side. He's a hybrid, so he can cover and stop the run pretty well. He's decent. He's not great, and that last name is just atrocious, TBH. Jeremy Paris, a little more like it. 88, 88, hybrid, 70-man. What's his zone? 65, not bad. Tackle's okay. Good agility. I like him better than Wimper, so we'll give him a scholarship. Not necessarily sold on either of them, but we have some athletes that we'll get to scouting pretty soon. Free safety, we brought in a transfer, but we haven't found an elite guy. So let's see if we can find one here maybe. All right, Deontay Azur says he's a gem, 5'10", 199. Damn, kind of slow though, man. 84, 80. He does tackle well. He's got good agility. He's got good zone. I don't know if I like the speed though. A little slow for my liking. Meanwhile, Prince, I don't even know how you say that last name. 90 speed, 89 excel, 6'2", 212, hybrid, good change of direction, good tackle, zone's kind of low. Man is really good, though. I like 73 man coverage. We'll give him a scholarship. Zach Santucci, zone, 6'2", 197, 85, 87, 73 zone, good agility. He looks good, too. I don't know what his man is, man-to-man coverage. He's also kind of on the slower side, but not as slow as Azur there. So I'll give him a scholarship. Those guys are pretty decent. Wouldn't say they're elite, but okay. We got a slot corner here. Trevor Jordan, top 500 guy. I got high hopes for him. 90, 88, 70 man-to-man coverage, 93 change of direction, 67 zone. Not terrible. Not terrible. For as highly ranked as he is, I would like him maybe to be a little better in coverage, but pretty good tools to work with from a raw standpoint. I think we should hit outside linebacker because we're going to be losing some guys there. We got this 4-star here, Eric Pounds. Better get him scouted up. Says he's a bust. 81 tackle, 59 zone. He's a run stopper, though. 86 excel, 79 speed. Yeah, I'm not really rocking with that. So no go on him. Not going to get lost in the stars. Gem here, Parker Fayad, 6'0", 245. Power rusher. Man, his zone coverage is garbage, 44. I don't know that I necessarily want that kind of guy on my defense, you know? If you're going out there and playing for me, I kind of want you to be able to cover too. You know, you gotta be able to do it all in this defense. Another 4-star, Coco Ali, 6'1", 218. He is a pass coverage guy, so hopefully he's not a bust. He's not. 85, 91. Love that a lot. 77 zone, 80 tackle. Yep, this guy's a beast. Absolutely a scholarship. That's the kind of guy that I'm looking for right there. Okay, 210 left. Let's hit a couple of these D tackles. The highly rated guys. Deshaun Gunn, for example. Run stopper. Says he's a bust. 85 hit power. And that block shed's too low. Good strength, but that block shed's too low. So that's a no-go. Got a gem and Ken Etheridge. 6'0", 282. 92 strength. Good finesse moves. Tackles low, but, is what it is. I wish I knew what his block shed was, but 92 strength I can certainly work with. So we'll give him a scholarship. Let's hit Ben Yolito. He's top 500. Let's see. 85 strength. He's a speed rusher guy. 75 speed. That's good. Don't see his block shed, though. His finesse move's kind of low. Not sold on him. All right. Dontrell Lemon, run stopper, 328, so kind of a nose tackle. 73 block shed. Come on, man. You got to have a higher block shed than that if you want to stop the run, That's not good enough. Larry Amato, top 1,000. He's a power rusher, 6'4", 300, 85 strength, 69 block shed. These guys are all kind of trash, honestly. I do like Etheridge, though, so we'll go with Etheridge for now. Let's hit some of these athletes up. Running back, receiver, and these are linebacker, safety kind of guys. Monty Sims. Let's check him out. He's a gem. Running back. 92, 89, 87 agility, 196, 84 carrying. He's a good player. I'll take him if we can get him. Scholarship for him. Big fan of his already. Let's check this other receiver out. I love my receivers. So he's a possession guy, and I'm confused. Maybe he's a tight end. Yeah, he must be a tight end. For some reason, I thought he was a receiver. All right, 40 hours left. What are you? You are these guys are both kind of linebacker type dudes. He's top 500, so let's hit him. Bust. 84. Yeah, nah. I don't even know what you would play. Okay, Marlon Kennedy is a gem. 88 speed. 90 acceleration. Good strength, pretty good block shed. Looks like a safety to me because otherwise I feel like they'd be showing a few other traits. But he could be a safety. He could be a linebacker. At 240, you're probably a linebacker. But I could see him playing either position. So that's good. Really good tackler. Run stopper, but his zone coverage is 73. That's what I'm talking about. I need you to be able to cover and stop the run. So he's a really good potential get for us. Certainly going to go after him. So that's kind of how we're looking for now, finding some really good players at a couple of these positions. And that's what I'm trying to do this year. Instead of bringing in a couple of average guys or slightly above average, like straight dogs, one or two of them at each of these positions that we need. And I think we found a couple of those kind of guys already. And we're going to be more thorough on the recruiting trail about finding guys that we actually really want to add to this team. So that's that for now. With that in mind, let's hit the custom schedules. I hope for a couple things this year. First of all, we had to play 6 conference road games last year out of 8, which is ridiculous. I don't understand why that happened. And then we keep having to play the same schools in the same venues at their place. I can already see we're going to play Bowling Green. I'm pretty sure we've played them now 3 straight times in their stadium. I don't understand why they keep doing that to us, but whatever. Let's check out that conference schedule. Looks like we got more home games. I don't know what that was last year. Like, I tried to rearrange it because there's no world in which we should be playing 2 conference home games and 6 on the road. Like, that just doesn't make any sense. So we'll start things off at Akron, and then we are home against Northern Illinois, at Bowling Green, home against Kent State. So, 3 beatable teams here. Bowling Green's going to be tough. They're the second best team in the conference. Obviously played them in the MAC title. Bye week, and then we got Central. Finally, we have not played Central Michigan since I've been at Western Michigan. So I'm excited to play that game finally. Be a home game. It's a lit rivalry. CMU versus WMU. And then we're at Ohio, I feel like again. We may have hosted them this year, actually. Home against Ball State. Finally a home game against Toledo. I don't think we've gotten to host them yet either. So, pretty good. I mean, usually pretty tough. We got the Toledos and the Bowling Greens, and Central made a bowl game last year. So, what's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 versus 3 conference. That I feel like that's how it should be instead of a 2-6 split. That was just ridiculous. So, all right, that portion of it is out of the way. Now the non-conference. We've tested ourselves. Last year we played at Iowa State. Previously we played at Mississippi State. We hosted Rutgers last year. We played Northwestern. We beat them. We came out of the non-conference 1-3. I think every year we've been at Western Michigan, we have come out of the non-conference 1-3 or 0-4. So I want to really give ourselves a realistic chance of making the playoff. With that said, I'm not going to schedule a bunch of cupcakes. So beatable teams, games we could win that could help us boost our resume is kind of what we're after. So I'm thinking we go bye week 4 before conference play. Obviously, we're not going to play FCS West. I'm not a big fan of playing the FCS teams personally. I'm not doing this schedule. This is just auto-generated. Let's go find the teams that we're going to play, though. All right, we've been playing New Mexico, and I was kind of playing them until I beat them. We finally did that, so I think we're good in terms of playing New Mexico. I would like to start with a winnable game here that's not too overpowering, and then we're going to challenge ourselves against a 3-star, a 4-star level school as well. If you guys have suggestions, I'll listen to them. I usually like to play schools that are kind of around where the school is located and of similar caliber as well. Not really liking any of these teams. Although it would be cool to play UNLV in Las Vegas in that NFL stadium. Maybe we could do that to start. We'll play them there in Allegiant. That'd be cool. Haven't done that yet. So that puts us at 4 road games. Probably going to be looking at 5 road games. So 7 home, 5 road. I don't think we're going to play Michigan. Michigan's like a 5-star school or a 4-star, I think. Maybe they dropped down to 3. Oh, wow, okay. Well, maybe we could play Michigan. Damn, where is Michigan? Did I miss them? It must be in the 4 stars. Am I literally blind? I don't... Oh, they're not there because they're on the schedule. Duh. Whoops. All right, so that's... that. UNLV's not good. That was like a 1-star, I think, right? I believe it was a 1-star, 1.5, whatever. But it's on the road, so not that really means much going to play there because it's a pro stadium and nobody shows up to those games, I feel like. Next up, I've played Vanderbilt before. I don't want to play them again, just in the interest of mixing it up. Maybe like a lower level ACC kind of team. Already played Rutgers. Looks like they're ranked, but already played them. Indiana could be good. We kind of been playing a Big Ten team every year. Already played Iowa State, lost to them. Pittsburgh could be a good game. Purdue could be good. How about 3 stars? Who we got in the 3-star realm? We're going to play 1 3-star team. Probably progressively get harder. And then, week 4 we'll probably do something a little easier. I kind of hate having all this autonomy because you can, just make your schedule such a cupcake, you know what I mean? It's like, whatever. I'm in between Indiana or Purdue or Pittsburgh for this second game. Looks like Purdue's better overall. Indiana obviously made the playoff in real life, so they kind of have a bigger brand, I feel like. We'll do Purdue. Home. Next up, this is where we'll do our challenge game. I think we'll do like a 3 or a 4-star kind of school. That's winnable. But, you know, we'll be tough, certainly. Jacksonville State. For some reason, I'm eyeing this BC game, and I like it a lot. Lubbock could be a fun trip. TCU's got a nice stadium. UCF could be a good game. Let's play TCU. Let's go on the road to TCU. So at home, and then we'll do a game here, obviously. Maybe another slight challenge, but not too much. Maybe like an ACC team or so. Ha! Southern Miss. Should we get some get back on Southern Miss after the bowl game? Sam Houston, Rice. Too many decisions. Too many. Not loving any of these teams, really. Let's do Louisiana Tech. Whatever. Let's do Louisiana Tech. Winnable game. They won 8 games last year. TCU won 8. Purdue struggled. UNLV won 8 games. So pretty good non-conference schedule. These are all winnable games. We could go realistically 4-0. We could also go 2-2. So not too hard, not too difficult. If we run the table there, we'll be in a great spot to make the playoff, I think. So I'll give it a sec. You guys let me know what you think about this one. I'm rocking with it, though. We'll go play an NFL venue there. Play Purdue, regional Big Ten team. We kind of do that every year. TCU on the road. That'll be tough. I like their stadium, too, so that'll be cool. Cool uniforms, all that. And then Louisiana Tech. Back at home. Should be a win for us before we open conference play at Akron. So, and then once we get into conference play, Bowling Green's a big one. Central's going to be a big one. Ohio always plays us tough, and then Toledo to round things out. So I think it's a good schedule. It's a schedule where if we win those non-conference games, some of those wins, Purdue, TCU, like those are good for resume. So nothing too crazy, but nothing too easy either. I think that's a good mix. So let's check out the preseason top 25. Let's see where we stand. And if you guys have thoughts on the schedule, please let me know before I advance the week coming up soon here. Do they show you? No, they don't show you the whole country, do they? Nobody from the Max in here, looks like. See if we're hovering around at all. Nope. Although this is interesting, we can use this information, powerfully. UAB was a team we could schedule. They're receiving votes right now, so pretty good team. UCF as well. So I'm surprised. We're nowhere near these rankings. Is there a way where we could see what we're ranked in the country, like right now? It's probably something in recruiting or something I can look at. All right, that's the top 25. Obviously, we're not in there. Hopefully, someday we will be. MAC preseason standings. They got us in first, as they should. Back-to-back reigning champs. Bowling Green right behind. Here's the overall numbers for us, by the way. 85 overall, 87 offense, 85 defense. Bowling Green is nowhere near that. Akron, none of these teams. We have by far the most talented team in the conference. Toledo is really the only comparable, and Bowling Green slightly as well. So there you go. All right, preseason all-conference, preseason all-Americans. Take a peek at that. Here's your preseason first-team all-Americans. Man, nobody on the list for us. I thought maybe Kerry Stephen could get a nod, but nope. Nobody on the second team either. I didn't see anybody from the MAC on these lists. Yep, so probably have a lot of all-conference guys. Looks like NIU's got a good quarterback. Hickson's on there, first-team all-conference at running back. Mulligan at receiver. Wow, Stephen Morris is on there, first-team all-conference at receiver, but not Tim Coffey. That is very interesting. Calvin Biggers, 87 overall, guard, is on there. Is he the guy that we got out of the portal? I think he is, from Wisconsin. Anthony Nunley at D-tackle, 87 overall. Is on the first-team all-conference. Braverman's 90 overall, or I thought he was. I guess he's 89. There's Kerry Stephen, first-team all-conference at outside backer. Nick Henches, the transfer, 81 overall, first-team all-conference. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 first-team all-conference guys. And let's see what the second team is. Dukes is on there. Man, the Tim Coffey disrespect is unbelievable, guys. He's not on any of the all-conference team lists, despite having a monster season last year. That's unbelievable to me. But Aiden Gray's on there, young, very talented D-tackle. Owen Hill as well, a guy we got out of the portal a while back. And then our kicker Killing. So that's 12 guys out of 44 possible on the all-conference list, I believe. So not too bad. Pretty good showing there. All right, nothing else to look at. I haven't seen anything regarding the schedule, so this is the schedule we're going to rock with. At UNLV, home against Purdue, at TCU, home against Louisiana Tech, by conference play. Let's do it. All right, got some recruiting updates. None of them are very meaningful. We haven't even done enough to really look at that stuff. I do want to go and see what we're rated kind of in the country within the recruiting, because it should tell you championship contender-wise kind of what you're at. Let's see. Boom. So 47. We're 47th in the country right now, at least on the media poll. I'm seeing 26 over here. So we're not far off. We have a good season, and we get started off on the right foot, get some wins. We could easily be in the top 25. So we're looking real good there, I think. And these other things, we're starting to improve and all that. So just keep chipping away. All right, anything to look at? Maybe the depth chart, reordering that a little bit is something we can do. Don't think we have anybody in for the Heisman watch. Nope. Good thing we're not playing UCF. They got the Heisman favorite at quarterback right now. That would be difficult for sure. All right, why don't we do – let's do the depth chart, and then we'll look at the team as a whole, and then – I don't know if there's anything else to do, really. What we will do is have a quarterback competition at some point, hold a practice, get some reps in, find out who our guy is going to be this year. So quarterback, we can't really make any changes right now because I don't know who it's going to be among these two. And then Capra, kind of skipping over Barr. Not really looking at him a whole lot, seriously. Hickson and Carmen, obviously, are 1-2 punch at running back for this year. Receiving-wise, yeah, I mean, I like Stephen Morris. He's produced, but I like the physical upside of a Frederick Savage more. He surprisingly did not play like at all last year. So I think we're going to try to work him more into the mix. Obviously, Tim Coffey's our wide receiver too. And then, yep, you can jump him. Really, Clancy, I think, can jump Morris too and be that third guy. Savage will jump Morris there. And then you could be the fifth guy. So, boom. That's receiver. Obviously, we'll change the slot receiver and all that. Dukes is going to be our tight end. We got some really good talent in that room, I'll tell you what. So here we go. Offensive line, we're going to have to shuffle because some guys train really well, so we'll have to move them around. So we got an 84 left tackle. 87 left guard. 84 center. 82 right guard. So I wonder if we might be able to, use our, like Bradbury, who's backing up right now at center. He could start at right guard or even right tackle. So, damn, what would he be at right tackle? 85 right tackle. Okay. Why don't we move him over to right tackle? He's not playing at all right now. So we get him in a right tackle there, boom. I wonder what he'd be at left tackle because I kind of would rather have him on the left side. This guy's not terrible. So that's good. He was just kind of sitting there as a backup, not doing anything. So we'll put him in there. Yep, Randall Bradbury's the backup, but he's going to start at right tackle. I think we have a higher rated guy that can play here. Maybe. Or maybe not. Who's the guy that we replaced here? I think it was it Leamon? No, he's the left tackle. No, I guess that's right. So we'll go with that. So our line is really good, guys. Best line we've had. 84, 87, 84, 82, 85. I mean, that is very, very good across the board. Very happy with that. Here's a look at our defensive end position. Kind of weak for us, but it kind of is what it is. You're going to have a weakness somewhere, We have really good D tackles, so that's going to help us a lot. A lot of talent, a lot of depth in there, so that's good. Anything to move around here? I don't think so. Yeah. So we'll rock with that. Some young guys, kind of like the corners last year. They're going to have to take some lumps, but I think we'll be all right. I really like our D tackles, like I said. I want to see, maybe we can get Owen Hill on the field. What would he be at? Oops. I wonder what he would be at defensive end because he's our third D tackle right now, and I wonder if he might be able to see the field at one of these spots. 80 overall, yeah. I mean, he would be a starter at right end there, so why don't we put him there? That's not what I wanted to do. All right, he goes there. Where's that 79 guy? Yeah, Winton, you go back here. Overhauser, you take that spot. So 81. Yeah, that's good. And then at D tackle, we moved him, but he's still there. Well, maybe we should move that around. Yeah. So these guys get in. So boom. I mean, it's not a huge drop off between the top two and then Caps. So I think that's good. He can start in his senior year, and we could use that. So yeah, not bad. 80 overall there. Across the board, Kerry Stevens going to be the left outside backer for sure. No debate there. Braverman's going to be the starting Mike. And then we need to find this position. I think Bawanko is going to be that guy over there. He was last year, and he played pretty well. So, yeah, we'll put him there. And, yeah, that's that. All right, moving to corner. Stokely and Kane are going to be our starters. They beat out Foss anyway. I'll leave him at that third spot because he is a fifth-year guy. He's got some experience. It's a big overall advantage over Adai and Geilard there. So he'll maybe be our nickel corner or something like that, I guess. Free safety-wise, I'm going to go with Hochstein, I think, over Murphy. He's not as strong, doesn't change direction as well, but he's got better speed and awareness and coverage, really. Well, maybe not. That's a tough call, honestly. Maybe I'll leave Murphy there. The speed, though, is kind of a big factor. I think we're going to move him. Let's do it. And then Henches, yep, he should be the guy here. So that's that. Kicker, no debate. All right, kick return. I don't do a lot of kick returns, but we'll move this around just for the sake of doing it. Mulligan, and then who's our next fastest guy? Kane, I guess. Punt return, Mulligan, for show, especially after what he did in the bowl game. Third down back. Carmen, I think. Power back. Hickson. Well, got to keep it in T's hands for sure. Slot receivers, certainly going to be Mulligan again, the way I see it. All right, rushing end. Yeah, Steven I like in that spot. Although he's a coverage guy, so maybe we should put someone there that can actually, rush the passer and excel in that. Why don't we put Awe in there? All right. Rushing right end. Oh, he's already over there, isn't he? I want to keep Steven in coverage, but he was a really good blitzer last year, so let's put him back there. Let's just leave it. Rushing D tackle. Probably not Nunley. Maybe Esteban Woodhead. He's got good speed. Woodhead, yeah, right here. 81, 80. I mean, that's good. Let's put him in there. He'll be our rushing D tackle this year as a freshman. All right. I forget what this guy does, but I'm pretty sure I don't want it to be a starter, so. Colin, can you remind me what the sub LB is? Is this like the one guy that's left on the field at linebacker? Slot cornerback, not Foss. Nickel and dime. Yeah, okay, thanks. Slot corner. Probably a fast guy that doesn't play much. Maybe Hakeem would be good. Yeah, let's give it to him. I mean, Kane and Stokely are already playing corner. Foss has 91 zone. I mean, that's elite. We got to leave him in there. Okay, as far as... Yeah, gotcha. Thanks. As far as our nickel linebacker, Braverman's okay. He's not great, though. He's got good zone coverage, for real. But this guy, Duval, 81-87. That's a good mix. Awareness is the same. Not quite as fast, not quite as agile. How about Cortez Awe? Better man, not as good zone. He is faster, slightly, not really. We'll leave Braverman in there. I mean, 90 some odd zone coverage is really good. So I think that was all. All right, with that in mind, let's check the roster out. So quarterback TBD. We brought DeMarco in from the portal. Capra we just got as a freshman, and he's a stud. Bobo we got last year. He's also really good. So we're going to have to figure out between those guys who we like the most. Hickson and Carmen will be our top running backs. Ravitz will factor in a little bit. Receiving-wise, it's going to be Mulligan in the slot, Coffee and Clancy on the outsides. And then hopefully Savage will work his way in. He didn't see the field like at all last year. Dukes will be back at tight end. Our offensive line, this is not the offensive line. So maybe it's better to go look at the depth chart one more time to show you guys what our team's actually going to look like, since that's in the correct order. I apologize. Let's pick up where we left off. Yep, this is how the receiver situation's looking. So 84 left tackle, 87 left guard, 84 center, 82 right guard, 85 right tackle. I mean, that's a very good offensive line. That is like an average SEC offensive line, in my opinion. D-end's decent. We moved some things around, so we're not terrible there. We're not great. We are good at D-tackle. We're really good at linebacker between Steven, Braverman, and then this is kind of our bad spot, but I like the raw and tangible traits of Blanco. We'll probably use her with him anyway, so we can kind of clean up some things. Corner, we're really talented, not necessarily from an overall standpoint, but these guys got some great experience last year. Foss is the old man in the room who does some things well, and then we got a lot of up-and-coming studs too. Free safety, we're okay. We're athletic. I wouldn't say we're very talented, but, good enough. I like Henchis at strong safety. He's pretty good. And then our kicking game should be very solid. So it's a really good team top to bottom. Like, as far as weaknesses go, obviously quarterback's an unknown. DN's not great. The safeties are decent, not elite. Everywhere else, though, I mean, what do you need to win championships? A really good offensive line, we have that. A good run game, we have that. A good defensive line, we have a good interior, and good linebackers behind. So I think we got what we need to go win, to be honest with you. I really do. So let's see if there's anything else to do before we cut, and then we'll come back with that first game, man, and I can't wait to do that. Not going to mess with the red shirts, for sure. Yeah, so when we come back, we'll maybe do a little bit of practice and see who we like at quarterback. So we'll save that. So we'll cut it there. Schedule set. Recruiting is started. Depth chart is set up as well. And I think we're ready to go, man. I hope you guys are liking the look of this team. I am. I think it's the best team we've had. Just got to figure out quarterback, but I think we'll be able to do that. And we also play with the quarterback, so it's not like it's that big of a deal. But you know what I mean. Losing a 3-year starter will make it difficult, but I'm excited about this team. I think we got some good pieces. Now we got to hit the ground running. We are notorious for coming out, losing a couple games, then figuring stuff out. And by then, it's not too late, but it's too late to make the playoff. And this year, our goal is to make the playoff. So we got to come out. We got to win this game, start 1-0, just like last year, but then continue that and hopefully get through this non-conference 3-1 at worst, and then run the table in conference. And I think we got a shot. So get ready. Buckle up. Like and subscribe if you haven't already. This is going to be a really fun season. And I hope in however long it takes to do this season, a month or a month and a half, we are getting ready for a live stream for a college football playoff first-round game. That's the goal. And it all starts in Las Vegas, Allegiant Stadium, Western Michigan, UNLV. We'll run that up very soon. Thanks for watching. Hit up all the other content. Appreciate y'all. Let's have a fun year, man. This is going to be lit. Let's get it.